I've been told I look like all kinds of different people.
Sneaky snake.
I guess I have a face that just looks like a lot of actors. Slash famous people. I don't know. My policy with such things is, oh, cool, and move on. The person will stop mentioning it if you give attention to it. They could bring it up all the time. True, true. Maybe they really want to fuck Macaulay Culkin. Hell, maybe. 7 turns before that rebels. 3 turns for that. So I could just level up the lumber mill. I could try to level this up, but I feel like somebody's just gonna walk over here and blow it up again. So, what does the iron do? Untainted and iron ingots. Untainted and logs.
What's your back, Tile?
Actually, there's no real reason. We don't need to level either of those things up at the moment. Probably just save our money.
Lord of the Assassins.
Let's also get rid of one of these Skaven slaves.
I bring
Put them in their place.
Chief Assassin. Yes.
Let's go back this way.
Time to go.
Moving out. You do. You look exactly like my ex-roommate, like an ex-roommate of mine as well. To the point, my wife walked by and was like, "Is that so and so streaming?" Wow. I'm a freaking chameleon, man. Should have been an international spy or something. Apparently. So, speaking about this Skaven versus the other Skaven. So you have a couple unique units, like Eshin Triads. Also. You have, so let's see, go to the building browser here real quick. This entire tree is moved down 1. So instead of going to tier 2 and getting assassins and night runners and night runner slings and stuff like that, you can get them at tier 1. So on turn 1 you can build assassins, which is pretty freaking dope. Well, I actually think it takes 2 turns to build this building, but anyways, like turn 2 or 3 you have assassins. Which, that's pretty nice. And then obviously, like, Death Runner, that makes the end tier units, like Death Runners and stuff like that, only tier 3 as well, as opposed to tier 4. So that's cool. But yeah, you got the Triads, which are kind of neat. They're kind of like Death Runners, only anti-large. Obviously, these are new, but these are not, like, this is not, like, unique or anything. I mean, I guess the Triads aren't unique either, as far as I know. But being able to get them earlier is unique. There's the... You got these casters. You got these casters, which are new. So you got like a warp star, but hang on a second. I can show you better here. So you've got like Skitter Leap. We already know what that does. It just makes you invisible, makes you fast. So you got this warp star ability, which I thought was going to be shit, but it's actually pretty good. It's still a lot more effective than I thought it was going to be. It's very spammable, which is nice. The money building doesn't have a tier 1 and 2. Yeah, they nerfed the money building, the warp core or whatever, which is fine. Honestly, it was pretty stupid anyway. Like it got ridiculous. So I think that's actually a fine change. I think it was needed. Not needed, but I think it's fine. Yeah. And then Armor of Darkness gives you 60 armor and 22 missile resist. And then if you overcast it, it's a area of effect. So you can basically make your front line not get shit on by arrows, essentially. You just throw that out there. Gives you 60 armor and missile resist. Arrows are going to be a lot less effective against you. Also, you're just going to be able to hold the line a lot better. There's lots of Skaven units that have low armor. So like your clan rats, you throw this on them, suddenly your clan rats are super beefy. This is the one that is questionable to me. It basically just pushes enemies away from you. So you cast an area and it's a vortex, it just pushes enemies away from the center of the vortex. Which Situationally, it could be useful, I feel, but it's 12 casting costs to just push enemies backwards. It doesn't affect your guys, obviously. So so it basically allows you to disengage from an area, but again, it's kind of expensive, I think. This is amazing. Negative 40 melee defense, negative 24 speed, negative 9 vigor, either on a single target, negative 40 on a single target. Still fantastic. Or you can make it AoE by overcasting it for 18. Solid. Good spell. This is just a vortex of damage. And then you overcast it to do more damage. It's basically like, it's kind of like Pit of Shades. Only it's huge. So yeah, that caster is pretty good. Also, you can get a bound fireball. Warp fireball. That's pretty neat. You fucked up your campaign already? RIP. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I like this guy. I wasn't sure when I first started, but I like him now. Obviously you have Deathmaster Duder, so he's cool. He's a 1v1 guy for the most part, but he also has some pretty cool things like negative 25 upkeep for all your units in your army. That's pretty good, you know, things like that. Weaving Blades are alright. There's some decent stuff. Mostly he's just hit people in the face kind of guy. You know, a bunch of physical resist. So, not bad. You also have this shadowy dealings thing. Tried to be cheesy and cause a rebellion to farm. Orcs took the opportunity to build 5 stacks. Should have smashed them first. Ah, yes. Yes, that's probably a good idea. So you've got this nonsense as well. So you have agents. So basically you're going to send agents on missions. So whenever you do one of these things, the agent gets used up for a certain amount of time. And you have schemes. You have a certain number of schemes you can do. And then it costs you food to refresh your schemes. But this deals money. This gives you food. This gives you an ancillary. This allows you to drop the leadership of an army. This allows you to see over a city for 5 turns. So it starts small like this, and then it gets up to, like, Plunge into Anarchy, which is point and click, destroy a faction. So it goes all the way from, like, steal 5 food to just pick a faction to destroy, essentially. This has a 100-turn cooldown, though. So there's that. And then you have clan contracts as well. You'll get missions, essentially, and you can pick to go on them or not, which will increase and decrease your favor with the different clans. Which, again, you have to send agents on. Like, this guy is on a contract for Clan Molar right now, I think. Oh, no, wait, he might have been on... Oh, no, wait, it was for Clan Pestilence. He's on a contract for Pestilence, where we're spying on Clan Moors currently. And then it just gives you bonuses, essentially, depending on how high of a standing you have with said factions. That's the major stuff, anyways. Alright. We have 2,000 gold, which means we get another assassin. Let's get this guy.
Target.
Oh, nice. That gives us our Cloak of Shadows as well, I think, right? No. Oh, no, we need to assassinate somebody. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Ready to kill.
Nice. Silent assassin. Yeah, it's a kind of fun mechanic. I've been messing with it. It's kind of cool, you know, balancing act. Reminds me a little bit of Norska. Only less irritating.
Clan rats are not content.
Yeah, so... Where is that coming from? So one of his skills. Which one? Or is it building? Can't remember. There's something that gives up, that is giving +4 to assassin. What's actually there's a couple different things, because obviously he's got +4 there.
Betrayal strong.
So I think this is giving assassin. Yeah, this gives +4 assassin levels, and then I have something else that's giving +4 assassin levels. Actually, I think it might be a technology. Or is it? Where the hell is this other +4 coming from? I looked at it earlier and was like, oh, I'm getting +4. That's cool.
Death Master.
Faction bonus. I remember seeing it. I just don't remember where I got it from now. No. Gonna take quality and quantity tech. Which one is that? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Upkeep, -10 upkeep, % upkeep is a lot, but later on in the campaign it really won't matter all that much.
Deathbringer.
Yeah, where the heck am I getting this extra +4 from? Is it a shadowy dealings thing? No, god damn it. It's gonna bug me now. Oh, his skill contract loopholes has that on it? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, so they start at level 1, I have 4 from the building, and then 3 from that. That's where it's from. Okay, shoosh. Okay, we got it figured out. I can stop losing my mind now.
Ready.
We're gonna spend money on that. It's probably a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because we're very silly people. Very silly rat people. Did I finish off all the goblins? Oh yeah, they've been dead for a while. I'm working on the dwarves now. There's the army. The second I spent money on that place, dwarf army's like, I heard somebody spending gold. Was somebody spending gold over here? Where are they? Well, canceling that then.
What's your
Good. Good. Right? Screw those goblins.
Chief Assassin, yes.
Alright, so we're gonna go to here.
Time to move.
Drop into ambush stance again.
Shadows hide. Yes.
I think it's its faction leader back again, too. Pretty sure it's the same guy. That's his faction leader, right?
Talk at me
Yep.
and your crew.
Sure is. Too bad I don't get anything for that.
Nine.
Too bad I don't get anything for that. Two more turns on that. I can upgrade the settlement right before it gets blown up. That sounds like a great idea. Let's just spend heaping watches of cash for no reason at all. Ah, I suppose I'll do this. Screw it. Get that iron going on. Eventually, maybe we'll be able to trade with someone. Someday. Someday.
Treaty deal. Curses.
Keep asking. Alright. Okay. That's all we got. That is all we got. That city is super dead, though. Like, super dead. Yeah, I don't even have a caster here this time. That's a lot of freaking Longbeard's shit. But he has less range this time, though. Mine are just blasting charges.
Fight,
Yuck.
kill, death frenzy.
Yuck. I'd really like to be able to ambush that army. We got death runners and stuff now too, though, which will help.
A chief assassin. Snitcher's power. They not.
Oh, that's a battle there. Oh, so that was considered a famous battle? Okay. Alright, let's see here. It's about 75% chance of success no matter where I go.
I will not.
This does allow me to
disgrace
retreat
my
too if I need to. You shouldn't have the movement range to catch me. Famous last words. The computer shouldn't be able to do something. You can't tell me what to do! What skills do I get on the wizard?
Lord
At the beginning, or like now? It's currently what I'm looking at here. I still got 1 point across the top here. Did a double in warp stars because it's pretty good and cheap. Took double points in black wind as well. But I haven't put anything in this. Got warp fireball as well because it's free, obviously. And this is nice too because extra 10 melee defense. Oh yeah, I know. I know. I've just been using it on like single units, like Skaven slaves. I'll have like a Skaven slave that's like fighting something,
Eshin crush.
and I'll just be like, here. Suddenly you have. Suddenly it's a Skaven slave with 60 armor. Makes him a lot harder to kill. Actually, hang on. Let's save our money because next turn we're going to be able to build big buildings. I don't have enough funds for this. We should do that again here fairly shortly as well. It's Saturday, so Murph is barely a functioning human being. Straight vodka. Nice. Alright, so he's back. Cool. Unhappy populace. Where? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Call me Death Master.
There's an enemy agent in here somewhere.
Not runner.
56% chance. Let's go. Failure. God damn it.
Ready to
Gosh
kill.
darn it. All to heck. Implying Murph is a functional human being on weekdays. Oof. Freaking bodied.
Watch your back, tail.
Alright, so we're gonna want an arcane generator, that's for certain. But we're also gonna want a...
All things fear us.
Let's That's too expensive. Curses. Let's get that going. This is not a, we're not in a huge rush to get that. So let's get another growth building. No, we need the space. We need the extra space for this shit. Okay.
Plan needs you better rulers.
Gain another level. Neat. Arcane conduit. Neat.
Begone. What is unthinkable?
How much movement would it take for me to get up here? I wonder. So I kind of want to just murder this guy and back off and drop an ambush stance. We're gonna do that actually.
Slice. Death.
I
Break them.
screw you.
Yes. Yes. The snitch grows more deadly.
And that gives us that shit. Awesome.
Sneaky snake.
Before this fight, that's pretty good. Be pretty damn handy to have. We get from the shadows as well. Which means that he can remain invisible while fighting. Which just gives him a pretty... This is pretty good too, obviously. Because he can pull from the shadows and engage an enemy leader, and the enemy leader can actually do legitimately nothing about it. If he can't. Well, if he's unspottable... I suppose very close. He'd probably still be spotted because it's very close. It's not like... I guess it depends on the definition of very close. Can you do the sack and then occupy? Skaven always sack and occupy. Like, no matter what you do, you always sack things as Skaven. But you should be able to still do sack and occupy. You couldn't seem to do it? Interesting. Maybe they fixed it. I'll have to give it a shot. Well, fixed, I guess. This is also an AoE, which is nice. Check items. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried it in the new patch. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't. Seems like a really good point, honestly. What's this weapon teams thing do again? Ammunition. Okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna take another point, Ancient Cunning, because I feel like ambushing is pretty important to my lifestyle right now.
Sleep. We win. Hide, hide. Chief Assassin. Yes.
And let's do this. The hell? Steam. What's going on?
Lord.
And we'll pick up these guys as well. Who? Fucking hell! Who is messaging me? Why? And also, why is my Steam not on, like, offline mode? What the fuck? What's going on here? Murph! Stop making beepy noises. Why is my account not currently set to busy as well? There we go. Now we're good.
Eshin victorious. Yes, yes.
God damn it, Murph. Also answer your question. Oh, I don't know, rat things.
Many kills today.
Okay. Do I get the... Hang on a second. I might just do Clanstone here real quick. Yeah, let's do this. I bet you everybody checked theirs, to be honest. I think it's because Steam updated recently, so it like took me off of being busy. Edgar, how's it going? I didn't ignore you. I answered your shit. I just answered your shit on Steam or on stream instead of on Steam. Okay, I have no friends, so it wasn't mine. Oof.
Even Snake respects
What's the
me.
new Skaven faction add? So it adds a couple new units. It adds this system for Clan Eshin, which is a agent system. You use agents to conduct actions, essentially, using these like scheme things. You get more schemes by having your leader leave for 2 turns, essentially. And then you have this contract thing here as well.
Yes.
So you kind of have to. So the different factions will ask you to do contracts for them, and when you do a contract for one, another one will get mad at you, depending on who you're doing the contract against. But you'll gain bonuses eventually if you get high enough. No, you said, "Hey Goon, what's up?" I said, "I don't know, rat things." Did you not hear me? You're ignoring me, Murph. What the hell, man? Thought we were friends. New units to Scryer have workshop upgrades too. Oh yeah. That shit too. I'm not checking Steam again. I'm currently in busy. You're messaging me while it says I'm clearly busy. That's on you. Not me.
Many kills to come.
Rat things, I told you. Okay, so you got a couple new units as well. Like the Poison Wind Mortars, you got Clan Eshin Triads. Also, when you play this faction, you can get Assassins on Tier 1, as well as like Night Runners and stuff. And you get Death Runners and this crap on Tier 3 instead of Tier 4. And obviously you get the new Legendary Lord guy. He's pretty good at fighting. In 1v1s. And also you get a new caster. He's got a bunch of new spells. This one's an old spell. But yeah, like warp. Hang on a second. I'll just show you the animations for it real quick. So this one's old. It just gives you speed and stuff. You got warp stars, which just shoot like warp stars out. This gives you 60 armor and 22 missile resist, which is pretty damn good. This knocks people back away from your unit. This is negative 40 melee defense, negative 24 speed, and negative 9% vigor. Again, very solid. And this is basically like a big pit of shades.
Mighty Clan Eshin.
So, caster's pretty cool.
Blades.
Yeah, the Black Whirlwind. The Whirlwind. Let's see here. Let's get precise. Any downsides? Yeah, you're any unit that is not a Eshin unit is 200% more expensive. You also get your when you're playing as this faction, you don't have loyalty. You don't got to worry about that. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. When you play as this faction, your Night Runners and Gutter Runners, their missiles are very, very on the armor piercing side. It's very weighted towards armor piercing. The Gutter Runners with slings are essentially handgunners, damage-wise. Only with less line of sight issues and much longer range. Well, not much longer range. I think it is longer range. It's a little bit. So what is it?
Now all things fear us.
That's 140. I guess it's about the same. Never mind. I take it back. Oh yeah, the new drill unit as well.
Sneaky snake.
Yeah, you also got these guys, the warp grinders. They're a melee unit that can attack walls. They got a couple of okay abilities. I'm still on the fence whether these guys are good.
Snakes.
Trust people all the time. You know it.
Eshin, and good.
I failed with a 69% chance of success. I feel terrible.
Kill for Kalan.
How is that even possible?
Clan Eshin assassin.
The memes should have gotten it for me, if nothing else.
The next Death Master.
Alright, this freaking level 11 guy tries to have a level 3 guy, I just can't freaking do it. Amazing. Amazing. Key for Skaven Slaves, melee defense for Skaven Slaves, armor for Clan Rats. I don't know about that. Some training. Yeah, I'll get that for the ambush success chance. Also, that would be nice. Ah, screw it. Let's go Clan Rats. Just freaking super indecisive about what I want. Okay, we need to wait for money here because this is like 4 grand or whatever. Yeah, 4.5. Makes their weapon attack not useless, and their weapon damage is actually kind of okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I guess if anybody would get those bonuses, it would be Scryer, so makes sense.
Yes, yes.
Oh, they're down to 7 settlements? How'd they lose settlements? Oh, no, wait. I thought they had 9 before. Maybe they... Maybe they had rebellions or something? Because I thought they had 9 and then I knocked them down to 8.
Chief assassin.
Guess we'll just keep sitting here. Alright, fine. I really want to ambush this guy because I get bonuses for ambushing. I mean, obviously everyone gets bonuses for ambushing, but even more bonuses because I'm Eshin. Eshin. Your mission is a failure. Screw you, Mr. Dwarf Man.
Eshin rules the night.
That's nice too. So this guy apparently is just sitting here. Oh, he's building units, I guess.
Seek target.
I suppose. Alright, we got 76% chance of success. Finally. And that gets us one step closer to the Cloak of Shadows as well. Our 3 of the following units: Death Runners, Death Squad. Okay.
Who killed? Set
Run up there and assault some fools. Success.
This one will serve. Yes. But now.
How much assaulting did we do?
You take me for a wazzock.
Not bad. Is the garrison here 6? It's basically nothing. It's 2 ranged guys. What does he got for ranged?
9. Chief assassin.
I mean, I think we can take him, honestly. Even without the ambush, I think we can kill him now. Still don't have enough money for this. Poopy. Poopy, I say. Oh, sweet. We need to level that, like, pronto. Got 2 turns left on that. Oof. I don't know if there's anything I could do to fix the public order there. So there's a shadowy dealing I could do to increase public order, but I don't think there is. have to get that all the way to max tierage before I get a bonus from that. Alright, well, it'll rebel, and might be vampires, though, so it might be alright. If I can take care of this, I can come down here and deal with that, I suppose.
Call me Death Master.
Destroy.
Hello, dwarf things. How are you? I got the clan Eshin, or I've got the Eshin clan stone as well. So that'll help us out here too. Because that just causes damage to combatants over time. Hard to argue with that, right? So I got 1 artillery. Alright, so the quarrelers are going to be a problem, obviously, but we should be alright. Do, 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 do. Okay, it's this map. Right. Okay, so our front line is kind of weird now.
Spears.
So put those guys there.
Clan rats.
I've got those guys in the middle. Wait that out over here, I suppose.
Eshin sorcerer.
You hang out on this side.
Clan Eshin.
Assassin, hang out over here too. We'll put you on this side.
Death Master.
Eshin slingers.
You guys. Let's put you dudes on 3. There. Put you guys on 4. Over here. These guys are all gutter runners now, so they're all just invisible. I gotta worry about that being night runner nonsense.
Skaven. Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, right. It's got those. I've got those guys too. Forgot about that.
Rat spears. What?
So I think what we'll do is this.
Blades sharpened.
God damn it.
Spears.
Inch that back.
Death Master snitch.
Just put these guys back here. You guys on this flank. We'll figure out what we're doing with these guys when we get to it.
What?
Put the death runners over here, I guess. So all you guys.
Skaven. Yes.
John 1, I guess. The death runners on 2, I suppose. That'll work.
Rattling a gun.
Rattling guns. Alright. Let's do it. You guys out this way.
Now, ready, now.
Start moving you guys out this way.
I'm moving.
Scooch them up slightly. Take this whole force and move it up to here, I think. Bring the drills up with it.
Quick. Our tail's yours.
Let's park like right there. We'll bring you guys all the way around the backside here. Should you swing you guys around this way too? Keep moving that way. See, look at this damage. 25, and majority of his armor piercing. It's a lot. I'm gonna do this. Drop this here. Keep moving you guys this way. Just let the death runners up. What kind of range do I got a friggin' fireball I can toss out here.
Over here.
Better not have explosions. Better not have explosions. Jeebus. Oh, okay, the little cliff's in the way. That's what's going on. Some more rat things on top of that. Death runner's moving up here. caster back. Pull you guys back on this side. Try to separate out a little bit here. Alright, you go there.
I am ready.
Just go in here and chop people up. Quick, fast.
Ready. Good orders.
Eshin sorcerer.
Caster. Let's brittle these guys up. Get the Death Runners in on that shit. You guys need to keep running back over here. This way. Pull you guys around this side. There's some summons on top of that nonsense.
Warp grinder. Ready.
Pull you guys back.
Fail swan. Scary death, yes. Climb rats.
Sheebus. Pull you guys out on this flank. Leader's almost down. Throw some stuff of that. Let's put one of those out there as well. Help out. You guys keep running back on this side. Let's go this way.
Rattling a gun.
Shoot those dudes, please.
Assassin.
Push all you guys up in at this point, I think.
Give me orders. Eshin slingers. Yes, superior one.
Summon some more Ratmen on top of that nonsense. Keep running. Keep running. Throw that.
Retreat.
Drop that here.
Assassin.
Let's hit these guys for that. Real quick.
Spears. Death stab.
My grinders got fucked up again, but that's pretty normal. Spread's par for the course for them. Go back here. Go back over here. You guys back here. This enemy leader is refusing to die. We're gonna push you guys out across the front here. Pull that.
I will.
Back into the mass here with him.
Now, ready, now! Scatter runners! Bong! Scream, Ricardo Craig! Onward, full.
Please let me just click on the enemy unit. Go. Let's pull you guys out on the side here. Start shooting these dudes in the back more.
Eshin sorcerer.
I need to get a flank with these guys.
Yes! Fight! Agree,
Shoot those guys. There we go. Enemy leader dead. Finally. Alright, you guys shoot these dudes in the back, please. Put you in there. You guys keep running. Go. The hell out of there.
Tail slashes!
AoE ability.
Order at will!
You guys up over here.
Eshin sorcerer.
Alright, trying to move you around on the flank here so I get shots. I'm gonna pull you guys out of that front line. Just park you guys there. Push you guys up in there.
Time to go.
There we go. Because it stopped me from doing it earlier because there was a tiny hill. Fuck you guys. Warp fireball.
My blade slice awaits. Now,
It's a little bit awkward. I should have gotten my caster out on a flank sooner.
Eshin sorcerer.
Like, I was trying to figure out what exactly I wanted to do, and I just didn't move my guy out on the flank as soon as I should have. Probably should have committed a little bit sooner with my Eshin Triads and my Storm Guard, or Storm Guard, Council Guard. All right, cool. What tier are the new mortar units? 4. I think it's either 4 or 5. I think it's 4. It might be less if you play Scryer, though. Potentially.
Deadly blade slice from the shadows. Steel. Take. Death Master Snake.
All right. go.
Death Master Snitch.
Alright. Let's do this as well. Let's make that be able to overcast on people. Seems like it should be good.
Watch your back tail.
Do I care about this being here? Yeah, I guess. Sure, whatever. Level it up. Yeah, so they're just short range is their biggest flaw. Yeah, they're tier 4.
To it, leaders.
They're only 250 range, which, like I've said, is shorter range than a Warlock Jezile. Not saying that Warlock Jeziles have short range by any stretch, but by the comparison to like a catapult with 400, 250 is obviously quite short. But there's 9 of them in a unit instead of 3, so there's that too. There's definitely a lot more like saturation bombing going on from that unit than from like a regular artillery unit.
Ready to kill.
Ready to kill.
Thief in the nice night.
Alright, okay. Yeah, they also have the DOT ability.
Lord of the Assassins.
You are correct. Anybody like me yet? Well, people are starting to like me a little bit more, I suppose. Unless you're the dwarves, in which case you hate my ass. Probably wants to hire a guy just to go over here and get the Desolation Nagash so I can have this region, like, on lockdown. Oh, wait, though. Oh, wait. With how many catapults people stuff into their armies, they could easily pull 2 catapults and put mortars in. Oh, yeah. I think I would rather go heavy on mortars, to be honest, instead of catapults. Like, I think a couple of catapults would be good. Maybe, like, 2 catapults and then, like, 3 mortars. Because one of the reasons why you build, or why you keep catapults in your armies is to destroy cities. And mortars are going to be better at destroying cities than catapults are. And then if you just have like so if these drillers are as good against walls as I'm hoping they are, then you just have a group of grinders to destroy the. You just have a group of grinders to destroy the walls. Afterwards, you don't got to worry about whether you're burning all your artillery, killing enemy units. And mortars are pretty terrible at taking down walls. So, I choose you to carry on. I love you, and I'll see you next week. All right, Murph.
Just die.
May you not die of alcohol poisoning. I'll see you again soon.
I will not disgrace my ancestors. Sneaky snake.
Yes. Sneaky infiltrator. Set caltrops. Yes.
Can we get the assault here?
You failed.
God damn it.
Not me.
Be gone.
I mean, he doesn't really have a front line.
Snitch ready. Do you take me for a
And this guy's level 1, so that'll help.
Mighty clan Eshin.
Of course, there had to be another army standing right there, though. Of course. Of course. 2 more turns on that. Good. Right.
What is unthinkable?
What? Yeah, righty. I don't think I can retreat far enough anymore.
I bring pain, death.
Let's see, how far can he move? Yeah, if I retreat, he's just gonna chase me down. Alright, is there anything else cool that I can get, though?
Death Master Snitch.
I kind of want to keep my 2 Skaven slaves for the moment, to be honest. Because they're doing a good job soaking damage. Just being in the way, and I don't have to care about them. If I could replace them with clan rats, I would, but I don't really want to like get some more specialty units in this army right now.
Chief Assassin.
All right, looks good. What's the ammo to catapult and the mortar? I can check. I think the mortar has less.
Clan needs new, better rulers.
14 versus 22. Yeah, the mortar has significantly less ammo. But you have 9 mortars firing instead of 3 Plyco catapults. So overall, you have more shots, but you have less
I'm Ragnarok, shut the
over time, I guess.
Good
Stuffer
to,
guy.
Good to know.
Twitch making me jump through hoops to pay you. Oh, nice. Thanks, Twitch. Appreciate that. Way to be a friend. But thank you for the 21 months. That's a hell of a lot of support, man. 21 months. Holy crap. That's almost 2. It's almost 2 years. What in the world? What in the world? But thank you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hope your day's going well. More friendly than what YouTube is doing. I mean, get a swift kick to the groin is more friendly than YouTube does most of the time. A swift kick to the groin by a robot, so you can't even be mad at the person. Oh, he underweighed. Oh, that's great for me.
Rules the night.
Wow, that's actually really good for me. Okay, thanks, game. You need a boon. Yes, Murph. Trying to do it actual times. Unfortunately, I'm going to be jumping off here in probably like 15 or so minutes because I need to get ready for. I need to get like heading towards work. So, tell me about stop being a selfish prick. Oh, what is he doing now? I don't think it'll help, but spy on Pestilence. Pestilence needs to give me a. No, wait. Yeah. Did I do an agent action with a guy?
Clan Eshin assassin in.
And then send him on a mission?
Yes, yes.
I wonder.
Yes, yes.
Failure. God damn it.
No trust. None. Beware this one.
Eshin contract approved.
57% for a second attempt.
Kill their scouts. Night Rider's fault.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was like a. So that was like a seven. I think that was like a 70% chance and then a 57% chance. And we failed both attempts. I don't know. I don't know.
Things fear us.
So we can still send him, I think. So yeah, you can do actions and then you can send him on missions. That's cool.
Stalk them. Yes.
Can wreck. We're zeroed out here now. I need missions from Pestilence, honestly, is what I need. Ideally, I need missions from Pestilence against freaking Clan Moors.
All things fear us.
I've tried to one-hand type between 4-second windows between parts on the line. Ah, yeah, okay, just vampires. If I get that city to level up before they attack me, that'd be great. There we go. We need to start working towards getting under empires. So we get some engineers going. Alright, well at least I should be able to ambush him. If I can't ambush him, I'm going to be really pissed. Because I have an 86% chance of succeeding at that.
Destroy.
There we go. Yay! Success. Success.
Eshin move.
We didn't lose our drillers, did we? No, we didn't. Excellent. Despite them getting, like, beat up every single fight, they are getting chevrons. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. 10 out of 10.
Clan rats.
What orders? Guide us, Horned One.
Let's do that. Let's take our Skaven slaves and we'll put them back here. to go after the artillery, because they should be able to actually keep the artillery busy. I don't really need the artillery to die right away. I just need them busy. Let's take all you guys. Do we have a hill or anything that we could abuse? Not really. We got a hill we could abuse on this side. So put these guys up the hill over here, I guess. Like so. You guys on 3. You guys on 4. There's a lot of guys I need to engage in melee here, honestly. You guys.
Eshin triad.
Put you guys over here, I think. What the hell was that? Jeez Louise. You guys there. We'll have you Death Runners. We'll have the Death Runners run into the ranged, I guess. You should do pretty well against those guys.
For the burning tide.
Suppose I could also have these guys run into the ranged. That would be the worst thing in the world. And the guns. Where do we position these guns at? Over here, maybe? Should be a good field of fire across the front. Alright. Oh yeah, my caster. Caster.
Spells ready.
We want to have the caster on an outside angle as well, so we'll put him over here too, I suppose.
Magic.
Yeah, alright.
Clan rat spears. Ready.
Oh, these guys DB Park Control 1 as well. There we go. And these guys too. There we go.
Eshin triad.
Alright. So we're going to Arcane Conduit immediately here. Archer's leader, charge. Get to his range.
You just master.
Keep moving him out on the flank here.
Death Master Snitch.
Go. Nice. Nice. Let's push you into the middle of this shit over here. Right in the middle of that nonsense.
Gutter runners, our tail's yours.
Let's try to swing some of these gutter runners out around the flank. Alright, so we got a good flank with my sorcerer, so let's see if we can throw a warp fireball into there. Pull back this shit.
Skaven, yes! Quick!
Some rat things right there. That'll help. And we'll throw some throwing stars into here as well.
Go!
Got an Eshin Clanstone we can put down. There-ish.
Ready! Council's command!
Push you guys up. So you run into those Myers with blasting charges, shall we? Let's see. Let's take this and put it. Hang on a second. It's gonna cast there, but a little bit dangerous for me to do so. Hang on a second. Can we snipe this guy? Snipe him. Might be able to. Shoop. Ah, it's close. Alright. Let's throw this down. Where are my guys at this? Cheapest. My guys are just all over the place right now. Ow. It's very hard to get a cast that's worthwhile here. Because my guys are like interspersed. Suppose I can just do this. Screw it.
Yes. March, scurry, yes. Clan the rats. Kill, yes.
Good enough.
Go!
Like this unit of frickin' Stormvermin kept being like around the unit, like enveloping the unit. Which made it so I couldn't really drop a AoE spell because it's not like it's a unit that I can replace easily. Stupid important rat things. How dare that be important? What does Eshin offer? A bunch of random stuff. It's not like a stupid crazy amount of extra stuff, but it does. It gives like new campaign mechanics. Changes up some of the current mechanics. Like these guys are basically handgunners, if not stronger, with their armor piercing. When you play as Clan Eshin. So that's kind of cool. Gives a new lease on life for a unit that's been around for a while. Like, oh, so my slingers do massive amounts of armor piercing. Okay. That's nice. You've got you could build assassins and, like, gutter runners and that kind of stuff 1 tier sooner than any other faction can. So you can build assassins at tier 1, which is pretty cool. And also you get night runners at tier 1. It's like 2 or 3 Skaven slaves would hopefully have around, right?
Rattling gun.
Alright, go with that. Looks good. Obviously, the DLC just adds new units to the Skaven in general. There are some specific units for Eshin, but obviously anybody can build them.
We kill slave.
Yeah.
When the Death Master snaked. Going. Yes.
Oh, another Scalm. Sweet. So, couple units. You've got these dudes here.
Lord
Just warp grinders. They're basically a melee unit that can beat down walls. Yes, they do offer that as well. You've got a new caster, with a new set of spells, which are actually pretty good. Obviously, this is an old spell. Skitter Leap's an old spell. Warp Stars. This looks like it's shit, but it's actually very strong, in my opinion, anyways. 60 armor, 22 missile resist, and an AoE if you overcast it. That's really, really good. This just knocks people backwards, so I'm not sure how good it is, really. I haven't really found too much of a use for it. Negative 40 melee defense, negative 24 speed, and negative 9 vigor. This is insanely good, whether you cast it on a single target or overcast it to hit multiple targets. This is basically just a huge, like, pit of shades. Unfortunately, you can't target on a wall. So that's unfortunate. Armor of Darkness versus Wanderers and Radicals Hell Pits. Oh, I bet. Yeah, that's probably amazing. Hell yeah. Obviously, you have a new start position. This whole area is new over here. Like, this is south of the Darklands. Darklands are up here. This is, like, the southern area of that. This is the unique mechanics for the faction. So you have schemes up here, and each one of these costs a scheme, and you cost money to get your schemes back. You get more schemes by sacrificing your leader for 2 turns, essentially. To get more of these going on. And then each one of these schemes does something like this one gives you up to 1,000 gold from a settlement. Or let's see, an ancillary, or food, 5 food, you know, things like that for like 1 scheme, all the way up to plunge into anarchy, which legitimately you go, which faction don't I like? That one, destroyed. There you go. Has a 100-turn cooldown, but you basically get to point and click an enemy faction out of existence. So that's neat. And this like explodes things. Destroys all buildings in a settlement. Causes a plague, essentially. And for each one of these, you have to use an agent. Point and click adventure, right? So you click on an agent to go do the thing. You click on a thing you want to do. And then you click on a settlement that you want to affect. Like this one. And then you click confirm. And then that guy will go off and do that thing. And he'll be gone for a couple turns. You also have the clan contracts. So each clan will ask you to do something against the other clans for power games, essentially. And if you do something for a clan, that clan will like you more and the other clan will like you less. So basically you just have to balance these bars and you get bonuses based on how well you balanced your bars. Which I think is fun. It's a cool little extra mini game to play. I mean, I guess you literally could just ignore it entirely and not, because there's nothing that forces you to use that mechanic, but I think it's cool.
Ready to kill.
And then obviously there's this guy. Do the assignments give the heroes XP? I'm not sure. My guys have come back, leveled up, but I'm not sure if that's just passive XP or if that's because of the missions. The bright side, if they don't have to waste time messing around with a warp. Even more powerful bit of shades because there's never enough power creep. So you can't cast it on top of walls, which does make it worse than Pit of Shades in a siege. But it's big and it's a big death thing, so that's cool. I like big death things. I'm alright with it. Let's get more Ancient Cunning. I like ambushing people. Let's get the AoE ability for Brittle Bone. So that's pretty damn good too.
This one will serve, yes.
Slippery is a very strong ability. 24 melee defense for 25 seconds. That's good shit.
Chief Assassin.
Hi. Hi.
Eshin strike move. Eshin kill.
Take more food.
Advance.
They finally gave Stalkers the Stalker ability. Nice.
Snitch.
Hell, it's about time. Looting settlements. Tainted, more. Yeah, I'll get Expert Thief. Oh yeah, I should give that Scalm to my caster. Let's have this Tark. There we go. Negative 5 melee attack when somebody's close to them. Sure. Leadership when fighting against dwarves. Sounds good.
This one can be.
Sacking settlements, 10%. Yeah, looks good. Alright. Alright. All that stuff's looking okay. We're about to have another rebellion here, because, you know, it's pretty much a constant state at the moment. Let's get this warp core leveled, I think. Let the frickin' money flow from. Let the money flow out of Flayed Rock.
Your last mistake.
How do I want to replace somebody with
I
the?
bring pain, death.
Do I want to replace somebody with the frickin' sharpshooters? Natty Bobo's sharpshooters. I mean, they're really good. But do I want to replace like a Skaven slave for them? Because I don't really want to get rid of the rest of my dudes. I suppose I could get rid of a gutter runner.
Deadly blade slice from the shadows.
Because I do have Stalk and Snipe. Yeah, we'll get rid of this one low tier.
Sneaky snake.
We'll get him next turn. We'll get him next turn. Alright. Norska, but fun. Haha, yes. Ah, yes. That's what I should say on the box. Norska, but fun. Or like those magazine quotes or whatever that they put for like movies and shit. You heard it here first, folks. Alright, well, unfortunately, guys, I need to do some stuff before I go to work, like eat and shower. You know, important people things. So I'm gonna do that.